Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paris. This channel is always exploring the intersection of art, technology, and creativity. In this video, I want to particularly talk about your content. Maybe I've said it before, maybe I said it so many times, but I want to say it again. Start to create your content online. I wish someone had told me never stop experimenting, never stop posting things on your channel, create your own space, build your audience, especially in 2025 when AI started to emerge and evolve. It's time to share your perspective. The world needs more perspectives. The world needs more voices. And I do think this is the best time to do it. That's why I want to make this video and share this idea. Before I started, I want to ask you these two questions. Have you ever have this thought of creating your own content online? Or what stops you from keep making it? Probably you're like me, in between when you're getting busy, you just you just think it's too much work to do so. But here's the truth. It doesn't really matter what kind of format you're doing. You just need to keep experimenting it and try to post it, try to find people that are like-minded, because really the world needs more perspectives. Your perspective, your experiment, your reaction of living this world, your experience. In this video, I want to talk about why I think now is the best time to creating videos online, to build your own channel. First of all, for those of you who doesn't know me, let me give you a little background. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I was a filmmaker. Actually, since I started my business, yeah, I did have some funding, but I always try to do it first. I like documentary, then I start to do, to learn how to use camera and how to use Premiere by joining a documentary competition. And then I like art, and I start to go to artist studio and making 30-second film artists on my channel. That's the first time I started my YouTube channel. And back then I didn't realize making short video, 30-second, and a long form platform is not right. But that whole experience gets me to join my husband, who's a programmer. We combine our skill and we started Film Artists, our first creative agency. I never thought I want to be an influencer online. I never think about this word influencer getting anything to do with me, because I didn't really like talking in front of camera. When during lockdown, we start to experiment, because there's nowhere we can go, but we're always seeking for new experience. That's why we started using VR and testing about avatar face tracking, because I don't feel comfortable talking in front of camera. And also that gets us to have a lot of interesting projects. We get clients from YouTube, we get interesting people talk with us for new project, and we get a grant for different kind of project. And I realize work, clients, opportunities, they're all coming after you're trying, after you're building, after you're experimenting, not before that. So the action is always the most important thing. And also over the years, I've realized, because we're doing the combination of art and technology have evolved so much. And when we're trying to testing new ideas, we will create some kind of event with projection mapping and augmented reality, virtual reality, just to use the chance to see the audience reaction and then to build new portfolio. That's how we always doing this. But there's one thing I've so regretted, is I didn't document those process of creating on this channel. I really wished I can go back to time and have a camera set up and have my speaking skill right there and then just share those moments. And I do think that's the treasure, not the result, but the process. And that's why I want to share this with you today. Please share the process of your experimenting, your living experience, because that's really the treasure when you look back 10 years from now. In the previous video, when I talk about advertisement, I was talking about this guy have a YouTube channel, and then he make AI commercials and videos and testing out. The other day I saw him on Twitter talk about how he was in the film industry for 20 years and then wanted to make big production film, but all he was doing was like a sound man or camera person never get to fully control. But 2 years ago, he started testing out VR and stable diffusion. And now this journey get him a full-time job, a director at AI film studio, where he will help to shape the AI-driven storytelling. That's the kind of story I want to share here, because when you start something online, you share, you really don't know who's watching, and you don't really know what this process will guide you in the future, what kind of opportunity you will get from keep posting online. 4 years ago, when I started to actually speak in front of camera and talk about my journey of like learning VR, AR, I do feel like my problem is I wanted to have my content polished. I want to make sure everything is on point. And I do feel self-conscious when I talk in front of camera. I can't really imagine there's an audience there back then. It's more about me. I always think about myself. That's why it's really hard. And because I keep posting, I realize my skill of speaking is really getting better. My skill of sharing ideas is getting better. And because of this channel, I force myself to catch up with the news. Because of AI is always changing, I want to get on top of things. That make me feel less fear of change. Because keep yourself on top of things and share about it will force you to not be afraid of it, because you know it. If it's unknown, if it's in the back of your mind and it really has been bothering you, I think it's better to share it with a lot of people. That's my way of living, my way of experimenting life. And that's why I want to see more people talk about their own experience than share their perspectives. So I feel like I live in different lives, not just from my own experience, from different people's experience, right? So my point is, there is no single right way. There's only benefit of you creating content online. I heard a news about YouTube is changing the way people comment on your comment section. You can actually share voice or you can share videos. So I can imagine in the future if a lot of people can actually record their, video with avatar or by themselves, or record their voice, you can actually have a conversation on YouTube. That's some kind of experiment I want to try in the future. What do you think? And based on my experience, I feel like once you really want to start your channel, there are two things that really matters. First one is you need to have an audience in mind that you want to talk to. Second is you have to have a passion, the passionate topic you want to explore. Once you have these two, then there's no excuse to not posting your content online. For me, since I started making my own business and channel, I always wanted to inspire others, using my way to inspire others. And then because I like to see content that inspire me to live a fulfilled life. Last year, because of AI, my business is shifting and I did have a lot of fear. That's why I was thinking, why don't I just start to build this channel and I can use this space to share my curiosity, my experiment, my confusion and my excitement. This is a very exciting time because a lot of new things are happening all the time, but I want to create a space to share my perspective. How can we live a fulfilled life in a fast-paced world, not losing ourselves, also can think always outside the box and be conscious about what we're seeing, be conscious about what we're doing. And the beauty of creating now is because the tools are right there, so easy, save so much time, and you don't need to be expert of a lot of things. You don't have to be perfect at doing a lot of things. You just need to experiment your own idea, and then share with us. If you're an artist, you should definitely share your process of creating. Either you're a digital artist or painter, you can use AI to try to transform your art in different format and then share your thought about it. You could hate it. If you hate it, you can just tell the world that you hate it. I just think those kind of voices I want to hear more, using your own way to create things to share with the world. Or if you have unique thought about something, When I started making videos about this AI, I realized a lot of comments are super thoughtful. I was like so surprised about all the comments you guys leave there, because I didn't think that way. And because of the channel, I can find people who have different thoughts and discuss with me. It's a pure magic thing. I love it. I really do. Another thing is the process of experiencing the world as it evolves. And I'm quite sure each country perceives things differently. Of course, then we live in different ways. That kind of experience is also very interesting to share online. If you find something you're passionate about, you want to share. If you have an audience in mind, you just need to start. And I realized, because of AI and all these new editing tools like CapCut, I saved a lot of time when I create videos like this. All I need to do is to have a camera, like a phone or camera, with a little microphone. The voice is kind of important. Sometimes I realize I don't really have a good setup for my voice. That you need to change, because I think a lot of people watching YouTube are not really looking at you, they're just listening. But you really don't need fancy equipment. If you do vlog, there's compact pocket cameras right there that you can use just to explore the city and share your idea. If you're not comfortable with that, you can just talk in front of a camera like this. If you don't want to show your face, I'm pretty sure there are so many tools out there for your avatar. You can create your own avatar or use B-roll kind of AI video to make yourself show up in a certain way. Editing tools like CapCut, you really don't need a lot of time to learn, because a lot of effects on CapCut is very easy to drop. The stickers, the sound effect, it'll give you a lot of dynamic into your video. Before, when we use Premiere Pro, I still use After Effects with Adobe, but before, when we use Premiere Pro, if you want a sound effect, you have to download from other software. But now you can just do this kind of sound effect just directly from CapCut, or this kind of fun stickers, the way to animate your text. It saves so much time than before. Now they also have the tools on CapCut or even YouTube directly to cut your long form video to short video. So it's really easy. The most easy one is because of ChatGPT. I don't have to spend a lot of time write the description of my video, because writing is one of my biggest challenge. Writing the description of your video and the keywords I have to think about all the keywords. I need to write it down. Now ChatGPT can do it. So that also saves a lot of time. So the barriers are gone. You don't need the big production. You don't need fancy gear. You don't need weeks to edit a video. You just need to focus on your idea. So what do you think? I hope this video can inspire you to start think about how to share your experience online and build your own community. And I want to hear your thought about it. I just think the world really needs more real people, real perspective, and real experience. The point is not really to be perfect, but the point is to start conversations. Because to be honest, when I'm on Twitter, I see a lot of people have a lot of idea, but the idea is hard to explain with a short form. I want to dig more with how these people think and what truly matters for this person, why he's or she saying things like that or do kind of project like that. I want to see the behind the process, and that's something maybe I have been always wanted to explore. And I think that's the power of internet. You can really explore what other people's life, their perspective, and their thought are. So please tell me in the comment below what have been on your to-do list about your channel ideas that you haven't done. What's something that been itching you to try? I really want to know. Please comment on my video and share your thought with me. Let's make this era our experimenting together. Let's create together and share our thoughts together. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.